It has lost its fire. Mom and dad are doing different things. I still believe we are all the same. Love can heal the wounds and hurt most any pain. Put your arm around a neighbor. Tune up an instrument to play. Time is wasting. Lift up your voice. The time is now for a new song to sing. Sing a song of justice for peace around the world. Isn't that important? That how can you have peace when you don't have justice? That's what that song is saying. It is in this light that I say good afternoon to you listeners at home or wherever you are at the present moment. We are on Aluri Radio, GSM station here. You can reach us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Aluri Radio. You can also reach us on YouTube, Aluri Radio. Our website, www.aluriradio.com, and on your mobile apps as well. Go to your Google Play Store and then you can access us on that particular station. Yes, this afternoon we're not going to do anything, that will fall short of your expectation. Going by the caliber of our guests we have in the house today, and by the time I introduce to you the guest, you will know that we are really here for a big deal. We are here for a big deal. So I'm going to at this point say to you that relax wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Concentrate on what we are here doing as well, while I bring in my guest, an ace broadcaster, veteran broadcaster, an ambassador, an astute scholar, a man of many parts, our Baba. And I think you can feel it, that the caliber of the person we are bringing this afternoon, it's just really worth your while to listen to us. Ẹ káàsán nílé o, bàbá, ìyá, ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò, sórí ètò yìí, rédíò Aluri. Ètò wa, ètò yín, ojú inú àgbà òye, tó yìnbó á sọ pé inner vision, higher understanding. That's what we have brought to you this afternoon on the radio program Aluri, in our GSM studio here at the Ministry of Information, Oyo State Secretariat. Ẹ ṣé gan tí ẹ fìfẹ́ bá wa lọ. Àlejò wa pàtàkì lọ́sàn-án yìí, ẹni tí gbogbo yín tí mo nírètí pé nígbà tẹ́ bá gbọ́ wọn ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹja ńlá ni wọ́n wá gbélé ni. Àwọn ni Dr. Ambassador Yemi Farounbi. Ẹ káàsán sà.
Ẹ káàsán bàbá.
Ẹ ṣeun sà.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà.
Yes sir. Inú wa máa dùn gan ni o láti pé ẹ̀yin lẹ wá ṣe ẹni tẹ́ bá wa tàn mọ́lẹ̀ yẹ́bẹ́yẹ́bẹ́ sí àwọn nǹkan tí ó ti ń gbé wa lọ́kàn pé iléeṣẹ́ móhùnmáwòrán tá a pè ní NTA tó jẹ́ pé WNTV WNBS ibẹ̀ ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí lẹ ṣe ọdún 102 torí ọjọ́ 21 oṣù kẹwàá ọdún 102 ni NTA ló dà lẹ́ni tó ti orí WNTV WNBS bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kò sí ìfun kan tó ń bẹ nínú adìyẹ táṣà ò mọ̀, kò sí nǹkan tí a lè sọ nípa NTA tí ẹ ṣàìmọ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run bàbá, ẹ bá tàn mọ́lẹ̀ yẹ́bẹ́yẹ́bẹ́ sí i. Báwo gan-an ni WNTV WNBS ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sá?
ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún olórí tó dára,
Hmm,
fún olórí tó nímọ̀ tó lóye
hmm,
tó sì nífẹ̀ẹ́ ará ìlú.
hmm.
Olórí tí mò ń sọ yìí
Yes, sir.
mo ní olóògbé olóyè Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀.
Yes, sir.
Àwọn ni olóòtú ìpínlẹ̀ Ìwọ̀ Oòrùn
Hmm,
tí wọ́n fi àṣẹ sí
hmm,
pé kí a ní móhùnmáwòrán
hmm,
ní ìlú Ìbàdàn,
hmm.
ìkíní irú rẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà.
Ẹ ṣeun.
Eléyìí tó sì jẹ́ pé a ní ṣáájú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ìlú míì tó wà ní ìlú Èkó
Hmm,
àti ní ṣáájú wọn. Báwo ló ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀? Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ á lọ sí bí ọdún mẹ́fà ṣáájú
okay.
1959.
Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ ṣeun.
Nǹkan kan ló fa nǹkan kan
Hmm,
kí olóyè Awólọ́wọ̀ tó rò wípé ó di dandan òun náà gbọ́dọ̀ ní ògbúfọ̀ tòun.
hmm.
Nítorí 1953
Ẹ ṣeun.
ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ Anthony Ìnáwó
Okay, sir.
ní House of Representatives wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́,
Yes, sir.
ó dábàá pé kí Nàìjíríà ó gba òmìnira ní 1956.
Okay, sir.
Eléyìí bí àwọn aṣojú tó wá látòkè Ọya ní bí wọn nínú pé báwo la ṣe lè máa béèrè fún
Òmìnira.
òmìnira. Wọ́n á bínú jáde
Ah,
kúrò nílé aṣòfin. Ìyẹn ló da ètò òfin tá à ń lò ń gbà náà constitution.
hmm,
Ìgbà tí ìjọba òyìnbó ìgbà náà máa wá sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n di ẹrù yìí lé olóyè Awólọ́wọ̀ lórí.
ah,
Wọ́n ní mọ̀dàrú ni
kí ló dé?
nítorí wípé wọ́n ń béèrè gómìnira. Lákòókò tí wọ́n wá bù yìí lórí ẹ̀rọ rédíò gbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ ti rédíò Nàìjíríà
Rédíò ti wà ń gbà yẹn.
ló ti wà.
Ẹ ṣeun.
Olóyè Awólọ́wọ̀ wá ní tẹ́ bá bú mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ètò irú iṣẹ́ yìí ẹ fún mi láǹfààní láti dáhùn.
Okay.
Ìjọba ò wá fún un.
Hmm,
Lákòókò tá a sì ń sọ ìjọba àpapọ̀ nìkan ló ní rédíò.
ló láṣẹ rédíò. Hmm,
Ìyẹn ló jẹ́ kí Ṣìfà Ọlọ́run wá ní wípé tá a bá tún ètò constitution ṣe o táwọn á ṣe ní 1956 tó ń pè ní Littleton constitution,
yes, sir.
pé ó di dandan tí ìjọba àpapọ̀ bá máa lè ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀
Náà
ńlá.
láti ní tiẹ̀.
Eléyìí kò ṣẹlẹ̀,
Hmm,
wọ́n yóò fi yí padà. Wọ́n á fún àwọn ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ ní agbára àti àǹfààní
hmm.
láti dá iléeṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́.
Ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ tiwọn náà.
Ṣùgbọ́n kí ló wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú móhùnmáwòrán tí ó wá jẹ́ pé ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́? Torí móhùnmáwòrán bẹ̀rẹ̀ 1959
Hmm,
WNTV, ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ WNBS 1960 May ló bẹ̀rẹ̀.
1960 May.
Bẹ́ẹ̀
Ẹ ṣeun, sir.
Olóyè Anthony Ìnáwó tó jẹ́ mínísítà information gbà náà,
Nígbà náà.
òun ló lọ sí ìlú Èkó tó pàdé olóòtú ìwé ìròyìn kan tá à ń pè ní West Africa Magazine gbà náà.
Okay, sir.
á jọ jẹun pọ̀ lálẹ́ níbi tí wọ́n ti jẹun pọ̀ ní èbó ẹ̀ wá ń sọ pé ìjọba yìí dẹ̀ ń ṣe dáadáa o ẹ̀ ṣe móhùnmáwòrán nítorí pé ìlú Gẹ̀ẹ́sì iṣẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ móhùnmáwòrán tí wọ́n ti lè máa ta ọjà ní commercial television.
Commercial television.
wọ́n dẹ̀ sì ṣe ni pé wọ́n pín ìlú èbó sí 12.
wọ́n pín ìlú òyìnbó sí 12.
ìpín kọ̀ọ̀kan ní iléeṣẹ́ móhùnmáwòrán kan. pé ẹ̀yin náà ní Nàìjíríà ṣe bí ìpínlẹ̀ lẹ́wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin náà ò ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀. wọ́n wo towó wọ́n wo ti ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ pé wá ní ṣe bákan nínú àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ ti ìlú Gẹ̀ẹ́sì
sọ̀rọ̀
ẹ̀bà sọ̀rọ̀ wá wálé ó bá olóyè Awólọ́wọ̀ sùn gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí ojú ẹ̀ rí ọ̀la Awólọ́wọ̀ ti wò ó nǹkan tó ń máa lè fi ṣe ó ti wo irú iṣẹ́ tó máa fi móhùnmáwòrán ṣe nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́.
ọkọ̀ ìdàgbàsókè lápapọ̀.
ṣẹ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé 1954 ni olóyè Awólọ́wọ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ṣùgbọ́n wá rí wípé àwọn olùkọ́ kò kárí àwọn olùkọ́
tí wọ́n dáńtọ́
wọn ò kárí púpọ̀ wọn Ìbàdàn náà wà. tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ tí ò bá sí Ìbàdàn wọn lè má ní àǹfààní. ó ti rí wípé tó ń bá rí móhùnmáwòrán tá máa ń kọ́ wọn ní Ìbàdàn tó ń sì gbé ẹ̀rọ móhùnmáwòrán káàkiri àwọn ọmọ iléèwé á máa ṣàǹfààní láti ẹnu olùkọ́ kan dàtọ̀ ó fọwọ́ sí bí wọ́n ṣe ìjọba ẹ̀ ṣe wá ṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹkùn ti London
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nínú 12 tiwọn.
Overseas Red Division.
Yes sir.
àti ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ìwọ̀ Oòrùn wọ́n wá parapọ̀ wọ́n á dá iléeṣẹ́ kan tó pè ní Western Nigeria Radio Vision Service sílẹ̀. ìyẹn ni wọ́n fi dá WNTV sílẹ̀. oṣù mẹ́ta
péré.
wọ́n máa kọ́lé o wọ́n máa ra
irinṣẹ́ o
wọ́n máa ṣe studio o wọ́n máa ra transmitter o
wọ́n máa dáwọn èèyàn
lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ o
oṣù mẹ́ta Olúwa o.
àwọn òyìnbó yẹn sì rò wípé àwọn èèyàn dúdú ṣé wọ́n á lè wọ́n ní kàn fi òun sí àdéhùn pé ọdún 10 àwọn á máa fi kọ́ wa. ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní 31st October 1959 wọ́n rí i pé àwọn èèyàn wa ti
gan wọ́n ti ọlọ́pọlọ pípé ni wá.
ó yí àwọn lẹ́nu tó kọ́ wọ́n wá rí wípé ẹ̀kọ́ tọ́nà fẹ́ kọ́ àfitábá máa kọ́ wọn torí bí ìgbà bíi méjì wọ́n gbé ẹ̀rọ wá táwọn gan lójútùú tó jẹ́ àwọn
èèyàn wa ń bí abẹ́rẹ́ rí nǹkan bí.
wọ́n wá lójútùú ẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa ń pè ní Ampex machine.
Ampex bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo rántí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà.
tó tóbi báyìí tá a ti máa ń.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni téèpù rẹ̀ ó fẹ́ tó báyìí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ẹ ṣe gan-an.
àwọn gan ò lè tó àwọn èèyàn wa tí wọ́n rò pé ó máa gbà wá lọ́dún 10 ló wá tó.
bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo tá a sì wí láàrin oṣù 3 péré náà fi ṣèdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn.
kì í dẹ̀ ṣe pé wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ mẹ́rin o wọ́n kọ́ àwọn kan láti information type yìí. wọ́n ti máa ń ṣe tó máa ń gbé sinimá káàkiri.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni láyé
Janwé nìyẹn o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Janwé sùkúrú tẹ́lẹ̀ lórí olè ó di mìíràn tí kágbá mìíràn tí.
àwọn tó ń ṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ bíi olóyè Adébáyọ̀ Fálétí.
ìyẹn mo tiẹ̀ ti fẹ́ béèrè. Báyọ̀ Sàndà.
wọ́n kó wọn lọ. àwọn bíi Bíbílárí kó wọn. àwọn kan náà tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ rédíò ìjọba àpapọ̀ bí Àníkẹ́ Agbájéwìlẹ̀ Kúnlé Ọlá sọ pé wọ́n fà wọ́n mọ́ra lẹ́nu àwọn kan tí wọn ò ṣe kankan bíi Banjo Solaro Bruce Obeagele wọ́n kó wọn pẹ̀lú níbi orí sinimá tí wọ́n mú láti information bí àwọn bíi Sam Adégbèyẹ kò ṣàkóso jọ wọ́n dára
Olúwa a máa dúpẹ́ ṣe rí ọpọlọ tí Ọlọ́run fún wa mi ò fẹ́ ṣẹnu bọ̀kù pàápàá jùlọ àwa Yorùbá ó kọjá bá ṣe wá ríra wa báyìí ẹ̀yin ẹ gbọ́ ìtàn tí àwọn bàbá wa tán ọ̀rá mẹ́nu bá ń sìn látàrí wípé òyìnbó mẹ́mìí pé ọdún 10 làwọn máa fi máa ṣe ọ̀kẹ́kẹ́lú jẹ́jẹ́ wa tí wọ́n mọ̀ bá wa ṣe tí wọ́n bá láàrin oṣù 6 mẹ́ta tán kọ́ ọmọ wa ní gbogbo tí wọ́n parí àlùdébẹ̀ ló ti yé wọn wọ́n tún wá mọ̀ ju àwọn òyìnbó gan tán láwọn gbé nǹkan ẹ̀ wá lọ àsìkò owó lẹ́yìn wá darapọ̀ mọ́ WNTV WNBS.
ṣe rí ọdún kẹsàn-án tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀. ṣe lè wọ̀ pé ṣùgbọ́n èmi láǹfààní kan pé nígbà tí mo darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn bí engine room mo wà àti nǹkan tó ti lọ àti
nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ o
sílẹ̀ tí àtàwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ o wọ́n fẹ́ gbà wọ́n ni o wọ́n fẹ́ promote wọn ni o wọ́n fẹ́ dá wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni o sílẹ̀ tó ṣe mo tún wá di general manager.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ó jẹ́ kó wà lọ́wọ́.
ẹ rí i pé mo sọ síwájú pé kò sí fún kan tí ń bẹ ní òròmọdìyẹ táṣà ọmọ ṣẹ́yìn náà ti wá rí báyìí bó ti ẹ̀ pé kì í ṣe pé bàbá wa àti ètò yìí wọ́n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ilẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́dún 9 tí ètò yìí ti ń lọ làwọn darapọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àpàdé àlùdé nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀ pátápátá ló hàn sáwọn wọ́n wá gbé láti ibi tí wọ́n gbé wà yẹn títí tán fi di general manager NTA ọdún wo ni ẹ sà lẹ di general manager tí n bá rántí sà.
ṣé wàá lè rántí ṣe rí bí WNTV ṣe ń parí tí NTA ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ èmi ní.
lẹ wà láàrin wọn àdúgbò ẹ ṣeun listeners at home you be listening to our father Ambassador Dr. Yemi Farumbi about the formation of WNTV WNBS, which metamorphosed to NTA, and we even have NTA International now. You know, so you can see the progression of how this thing began in those days and where it has gotten to today. Virtually every state has an NTA, if I'm right.
More than one.
More than one. Even in some states, there are more than one.
Oyo State has in Ibadan, has in Oyo, has in Shaki.
You see now?
Ogun State has in Abeokuta, has in Ijebu-Ode.
Wow. And it all began here in Ibadan. Can you please give a big round of applause to Ibadan, where all the firsts in Africa took place? So we just talk about WNTV, WNBS now, that metamorphosed into NTA and NTA International and other NTA locals, you know, across the length and breadth of the country. Please, sir, if you don't mind, I will please enjoy you to go back to where you began this story in Yoruba so that our English listeners, because this program, this radio station is listened to across the length and breadth of the world. Alore Radio, which you can access on Facebook.com, YouTube Alore Radio, www.aloreradio.com, that's on your website, and on your mobile app as well. So please, sir, kindly if you don't mind, please go back a little bit about the formation of WNTV and how it metamorphosed into NTA and how you became virtually the first general manager, if it's safe to say that, when it turned to NTA. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, television started in 1959, but the circumstances that led to it started in 1953.
Okay, sir.
Chief Anthony Nahuro, a member of the Action Group in the House of Representatives,
Yes, sir.
moved the motion that Nigeria should have independence by 1956.
Okay, sir.
Our brothers from the North, the legislators from the North, objected and in anger walked out of the assembly.
Okay, sir.
Of course, they walked out of assembly and in fact threatened that they were seceding from
Really?
Nigeria. That was the first time that the North threatened
To secede.
from Nigeria. Wow, 1953.
Okay.
In fact, when Shifawolo with Dr. Azikwe went to Kano to explain that having independence should not be a reason for secession, they were met with a riot, the famous 1953 riot of Kano.
Oh. That's
So,
what that
in
was.
response by the colonial government,
Yes, sir.
they went on radio. There was a radio there
Okay, sir.
called Nigeria Broadcasting Service.
Was it that box that was placed by the
it
corner?
Was, it was radiating through the retribution box. And I think they used to pay 1 and 6
Oh my God!
to listen to it.
To another time.
So they went on that.
1 and 6 in a month or in a week, or was you pay 1 and 6, you got it?
I think 1 and 6 must probably have been a year.
Okay, sir. Oh my Lord.
And of course, they can cut it if you don't pay.
They cut it if you don't
You know,
pay.
it's cable. So they just cut your cable.
So just like what NEPA could do these days.
That's what they do these days. But the only difference is that you show up the service regular. Never can, bad electricity, whatever, can cut your line. Even when
You're not having any service.
even when you not be having electricity. So the government went on air and accused Awolowo and his party
Okay.
of perfidy and treason.
Treason.
Yes. It was a very bad broadcast. And Shifawolo, as the Democrat that he is, wrote the MBS and asked for a right of reply. If you accuse me, I have a right to reply. But the government said MBS should not give him a right. So Shifawolo said to himself, the only radio station, you own it. You use it as you like. Now I can't even defend myself. In the next constitutional conference, we must now make broadcasting concurrent, no longer an exclusive federal
Right.
system. And so when the Littleton Constitution was being put together, he and his colleagues fought and they got it. Broadcasting became concurrent, which means the 3 regions there
Yes, sir.
and the center
Yes, sir.
broadcasting.
Yes, sir.
But then you would have said, Shifawolo should have established radio. After it was radio that it was
That was
denied.
exactly.
But he started with television.
He went a step ahead.
Yeah.
Wow.
And did WMBS a year after.
Okay.
WMTV was 31st October 1959
Okay.
and WMBS was May
1960.
Why was this? Chief Anthony Nahuro was
Now,
the Minister of
yeah, information at the time.
Home Affairs and Midwest Affairs.
Okay, sir.
So he was on an official visit to UK.
Okay, sir.
And UK had just started commercial broadcasting under ITV, independent television. 1954, and it was regionalized. They had 12
Regions.
So while Inoro was there, he had dinner with the editor of West Africa magazine. That was the most popular magazine there
At the time.
at that time. So in that dinner, that editor was commending the laudable progress that Western region was making in education and in health.
And
Just
social
to-
life too.
Yeah. So he now suggested to him that you can have television. And we've just started regional television. You are in regions in Nigeria, well, you can start. And to make it easy, you can partner one of those
Regions here.
And Nehru came back, made the report to the man of foresight.
Hmm.
The man saw beyond what he saw.
What they saw. Hmm.
Because television was for entertainment largely in Britain. But
Yes.
he saw it immediately as an instrument that can democratize education.
Hmm.
He had started free education.
Yes.
He knew that the concentration of the better teachers were in Ibadan.
Hmm.
But there were schools all over.
All over.
So to be able to use
And disseminate.
and disseminate the knowledge by this very good small caucus of teachers in Ibadan.
Yes, sir.
He knew he could use television.
Hmm.
And that was why when he started television, every school in the coverage area had a television set.
He even made provision for that.
Yes. So that those teachers can use television as a medium to teach.
To teach.
And that was
My-
why in his opening speech he said,
Hmm.
television shall be a teacher.
Television shall be a teacher.
Yeah.
What kind of a teacher is television these days is another question, but please go ahead, sir.
And then in addition, of course, he established community broadcast centers in Maku Hall. There were television set there. And on the average, about 450 people will come to watch
Come to
television.
Adimapo Hall.
So that it's not only formal education, it can also
Informally educate.
So
My
from the
Lord.
point of view of Awolowo, WNTV was to inform, educate, and entertain.
Hmm.
So the primary responsibility of WNTV was to inform the people
Inform.
in terms of news
Yes,
and
sir.
educate the people.
My Lord.
And that was why in his speech he said we will be able to create a better and a bigger nation using television. So that was how he started. He approved it and they went into agreement with the company in charge of London region,
Okay.
Overseas Redivision.
Okay, sir.
And the Western India government, Overseas Redivision, they formed a joint company, 50-50,
Yes, sir.
called Western India Redivision Services. And it was that established WNTV. It took them
3 months
from foundation to commission,
to commission.
3 months.
Wow.
And here we were. The whites said they would stay for 10 years
To monitor us.
because they weren't so sure that the technology
Whether
we
we
have
were
never
capable.
seen, that we were capable of doing it.
Oh, my Lord.
But in 3 months, the great men that pioneered WNTV.
Oh, such name as
Now I recall people that came from the Ministry of Information.
yes, sir.
They were doing, we were taking these films out.
Oh, okay. Those mobile cinema.
cinema.
They brought some to my village
Yes,
you
those
know,
were
too
the
while I was
people,
growing up.
Some of them like Adebayo Faleti,
Mhm.
Adebayo Sanda,
Yes, sir.
Gio Bibilari, Sam Adegbe. They were
Wow.
drafted from here.
Uh-huh.
Some people were drafted from the radio Nigeria,
Okay, sir.
like Kule Olasupe,
Anike Agbaje Williams. Yes, sir.
There were people, some other people like Solaru, like
Papa Shularu, yes, I know him.
no, Baba Solaru was a party chairman, but there's a Solaru who
Okay.
did a lot of advertising much
Yes,
later.
yes.
I think it's Banjo Sularo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then we had Bruce Obiageli, we have John Idisika, we have of course in the engineering there was Teju Ile. So they were assembled like that. Having never worked in television before.
Wow.
But they show the world that we are
That we-
visual,
Yes.
creative.
Wow. Wow.
Of course,
Wow.
it doesn't. When you look at it, you should not be surprised.
Yes, sir.
Because before the white came, we were making cutlasses.
Yes,
We
we
were
were
making
making. We have discovered iron before the
We
West Bank
have
came.
been refining iron.
Iron. Yes, sir.
That's why we were making guns.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Before
sir.
they came, we were making for bronze.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
we are really technologically sophisticated.
So the white man didn't
They
bring.
didn't know that.
Oh my Lord.
The before they came, we've been wearing clothes. We had the alari, we had the
Sanyo.
we had the etu,
Etu.
we had the krijipa.
Yes.
We've had, so we're sophisticated.
Get lots.
So when they met
people.
with us, our
I
people
bet
showed
he was.
them that
I
we
bet he
were
was scared.
And as I told you, there's a particular equipment called Ampex. You remember?
Yes,
it?
sir. Ampex.
2-inch tape. Very
Yes.
well. like
Yeah.
this. And they brought it. They couldn't install it. It was
Even the
our
white men
people
themselves couldn't install it.
couldn't. Our own people installed.
Wow.
So they realized that we're just an impossibly creative, knowledgeable,
Knowledgeable
and
people.
resourceful.
Oh my God.
So we're able to start 31st October.
October.
And you know, in his speech, the Governor General there of Nigeria, Sir James Robertson, remarked it,
Yes, sir.
that he couldn't believe it, that the Western Regional Government will start television within 3 months, begin to operate, not using white people, but using blacks.
Wow. Wow. That is a big round of applause for us. Sir, if this afternoon you will please try to give us the nexus between television and tourism, how one has impacted on the other. It will be most wonderful. What I also will enjoy you to please commend our governor, Governor Seyi Makinde, for having the vision to setting up this radio station that we are in it, Alore Radio. Because they say only big things start small. Small things don't start big. We have started with Alore Radio here. How far down can we go?
Let me state this. Alore Radio is a response to technology.
Okay, sir.
Today, we've migrated from mass media.
Media.
We've now moved into citizen journalism.
Yes,
citizen
sir.
broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
every citizen had become a reporter. Every citizen had become a journalist.
In their own little way.
And this is because of the kind of technology that we now have. Your laptop, your tablet, your handset. So, and then you're no longer talking of a mass audience like we have on public radio or public television.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's one man talking to many. But in this case, Alore, you are now talking to many people.
Yes, sir.
But each person,
Alore has over 650,000 listeners.
yeah, but each of the 650,000
Thousand
listeners
listeners.
is an individual. He's alone. He alone is with his handset. It's not. There's no shared audience. So it's a response to the technology. We have migrated from mass media into social.
Is that a plus, sir, or will you say it's a minus?
If you don't do that, you're going to lose those people.
There you go. There you go.
You know, they're in their car, they're in their shops,
And in their individual cubicle.
and they cannot put the big television set any longer.
Interesting. Interesting.
So wherever they are,
Interesting.
in fact, they are talking to you But they have the answer. They're watching their program.
On their
listening
program,
to
they
their
are on the AMPAM.
So, and if you don't make this kind of opportunity
Available.
then they are no longer part of your electorate.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because when you make a broadcast on the standard radio and television station, they're not available.
They're not available for that. Interesting. Wow.
So it is a wonderful
God.
and investment
Yes, sir.
that the government, I'm not surprised, the knowledge of him shows that he's a very innovative person.
Yes, sir.
creative,
Yes, sir.
and,
Yes, sir.
He's a very curious person. So curiosity drives initiative.
There you go.
Curiosity drives innovation. So it's a very welcome thing. So you now have available 650,000 people that would not have been part of this
the
electorate.
Wow. Wow. That is so wonderful. Wow.
And as to tourism,
Yes, sir.
of course, you cannot have tourism if you don't have knowledge.
You cannot have tourism if you don't have knowledge.
Can you
So
visit
information is knowledge, and knowledge is power,
power?
and so on and so forth.
You cannot visit a place you don't know. Somebody has to talk to you about the about the hanging lake.
Yes, the one in Oyo State here,
Yes.
Ado-Awaye,
Somebody must talk about it.
Ibabawa Tower.
For you to be curious, somebody must talk about what Ibadan has been, the history of Ibadan, the role of Ibadan in arts development, in artistic development, in dramatic development, in musical development, for you to want to see the place.
Wow. Wow.
Somebody must have talked to you. You talked about Bowers Tower.
Yes, sir.
Then you remember the hill.
Yes,
then
sir.
you remember that where Galaxy is now is where the division used to be.
Used to be. There you go, sir.
Somebody has to give you that information for you to leave your home to visit the place.
In search of another comfort zone from your own house.
Somebody must talk about the forest reserve in Ishayi.
Wow.
For you to be curious.
I wish we could be here forever. Thank you so very, very much, sir, for coming on this program. You're on Alore Radio that you can access on Facebook, on YouTube, on website, and your mobile apps. And this afternoon, we'll be lucky enough to have the veteran journalist, broadcaster, an astute scholar, an ambassador par excellence as our guest this afternoon. And for some of you who have been following the story, you've heard it all. How WMTV, WMBS began, and how it metamorphosed into NTA that we now have all over the place. And traceable to who? Our only visionary Baba Obafemi Awolowo. May his gentle soul rest may his creative soul rest in perfect peace. Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure when we call you at another time, you will not mind to please answer us, right, sir?
Why would I?
Àgbàbí tí yóò ní tọ́ lórílẹ̀ o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ̀yin ará ilé, ẹ bá mi kí wọn. Ẹ bá mi kọ́ ará ilé.
Ẹ̀yin ará ilé, ẹ ṣé. Nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín ni pé ẹ máa gbọ́ ìkànnì yìí dáadáa. Nítorí pé àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ láti ibẹ̀ nǹkan tí ò ṣe ń láǹfààní ni. Ẹ mọ nǹkan tí ìjọba ń ṣe. Ẹ lè sọ fún ìjọba náà nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́.
Tẹ́ fẹ́.
Torí ilé yìí ṣe pàtàkì. Torí ẹni tó bá fi ọkàn bá ìjọba ṣe yìí lọ, á mọ̀ pé nígbà tó fẹ́ ṣe ètò ìṣúná ọdún yìí, ó kọ́kọ́ yí gbogbo ìletò àti ìlú káàkiri.
Láti béèrè pé kí lẹ fẹ́ o.
Ó má jẹ́ pé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ là ń fún yín. Ó má jẹ́ pé ọjà lẹ fẹ́ ta lọ ń kọ́ afárabọ̀ yín. Torí náà ẹ máa gbọ́ ìkànnì yìí dáadáa.
Ẹ ṣé gan sà, àdúpẹ́ sà, àjíǹde àrùn mọ̀ jẹ́ o, ẹ ṣeun sà. Ẹ ṣeun ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ètò wa ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn mú gbogbo rẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn náà ni kó lè jọ kó lè tẹ̀síwájú abala ibi tó kàn lórí ètò yìí nísìnyí òun ni arábìnrin Aminat Akàngbé tí gbogbo wa jọ gbádùn níbi ìwé jẹjọ ó tún ti dé ó ti kó débi ṣe kó wá lórí àwọn oríkì ìlú àtàwọn tó ti lámìlaka láwùjọ ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ á fetí sílẹ̀ ká gbádùn Aminatu Akàngbé. Aminat nìṣólẹ̀.
ẹ̀kúnlẹ̀ là ń kára lé o ẹ̀kú ọ̀nà là ń kérò ọ̀nà èmi ọmọ yìí mo tún ti ìdí àṣàǹtiwá sáàlẹ̀ mi ń jẹ́ gbogbo lé pátápátá mo kí wọn ò lólòdì ìkankan ṣe dáadáa ni mo bá yín iye bí n bá wọnú ilé àwọn bàbá tó bí wa lọ́mọ lórí mi á sì mọ gbogbo ẹlẹ́kùnlé o ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń kọ́kọ́ renú ilé bàbá mi Yẹmí Farounbi bàbá kẹ́pẹ́ o kórí ó jí ẹ lólẹ̀ ìpẹ́ àtẹ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀nà mẹ́bí lu ọ̀rá ní ìṣẹ́nú ilé àwọn bàbá tó bí yín lọ́mọ ọmọ ràjọjọ ọmọ níwọ̀n máa lóògùn ká nílé bàbá tí wọ́n ní bọ́ra bá lóhùn oṣogun ká wọ́n ẹni tí ó jẹ́wọ́ ò ní jẹ́nu ilé bàbá tó bí wọn lọ́mọ máa gúnyán funfun fàlejò pupa ní ìṣẹ́nú ilé bàbá tí wọ́n ìyán tuntun dọ́ra ó mọ̀mọ́ dàtúngún ewu ìyán mọ̀mọ́ dọ́ra ó mọ̀mọ́ dọ̀tún nínú ilé bàbá tí wọ́n àwọn lọ́ọ́ máa jíyán tán mẹ̀mú funfun tó dára lé ní ìṣẹ́nú ilé bàbá tí ẹni tí ó bá mọ̀ lù wọ́n ní bèrè kí o tó wọ̀ ní ìṣẹ́nú ilé bàbá tí wọ́n ìlà ọmọ ògbóyè gbọ́lá o ọmọ ládé ní ìṣẹ́nú ilé bàbá tí wọ́n àwọn kì í fowó rà dé ọmọ ewúrẹ́ tí ń jẹ lẹ́sẹ̀ gbàgede àgùntàn bọ̀lọ̀jọ̀ tí ń jẹ lẹ́sẹ̀ yàrá ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bàbá tí wọ́n bàbá mi kẹ́pẹ́ o kó yóò jẹ́ lólẹ̀ igbó gbogbo aráàlú mo níṣẹ́ ń gbọ́ dídùn ẹnu tèmi dáadáa tí n bá wọnú ilé àwọn bàbá tẹ̀yìn lọ orí mi á sì mọ́ wú gbogbo ọmọ ọ̀fà tó ń bẹ níkàlẹ̀ mo níṣẹ́ mọ́ wí o ọmọ lálọ́mí o ọmọ abisu jókòó ìjà katakìtì lóró ó tọ̀fà ọmọ jàkan tí wọ́n ń jà lọ́fà lọ́jọ́ sí ó sojú ebè lálà ó sojú poro nínú oko ìbá sojú olóko ìbálà wọ́n ń re babalọ́mọ pín re láàre ọ̀kan ò gbọ́dọ̀ jù kan bọ́kàn bá jù kan nílé lálọ́mí ọba ní kó wọn róró ọba ò kó wọn róró tèmídì ràn lálọ́mí ọmọ abisu gbádàrígi tí ń yolóko lẹ́nu ìyèrúdèpẹ̀nu lọ́fà àwọn lọ́mọ bùnbùtù yẹrinyẹrin èrò ọmọ bùtùbùtù èpè ọmọ bùtùbùtù ọ̀nà òfòkọ́mọ nírìn ẹsẹ̀ mọ́ lálọ́mí ọmọ abisóró wẹ̀yìn gánà ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́ ọmọ onílẹ̀ lábúrò nínú ilé bàbá tí wọ́n ìrìn gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n rí wọn gòkè ògùn wọ́n bẹ́lẹ̀ pọ̀ sọ̀sùn wọ́n bá kí mo sọ̀sùn ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ mo rẹ̀ra ilẹ̀kẹ̀ níjọ́ onírè ń bògùn owó ìyá mi mo e níjọ́ nira ń bọ̀rọ̀ wàrà káká tí ń bẹ̀sẹ̀ sùn dàgbò wọ́n ní nítorí aṣẹ́wé nítorí aṣẹ́gi nítorí ọ̀gùn làpá tí ń bẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́ gbẹ̀sù àṣùà bàbá lọ káká fìdí ta bàbá lọ káká fìdí ọ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ yìngì ọba lóró gan ọwọ́jà ọ̀fàmọ́ kátẹ́ ètùjàn mọ́ ká àròwọ́rọ̀ àjàmọ́ ọ̀pá ni wọ́n ń pọba nínú ilé bàbá tí wọ́n lò fógun òjò jágbẹ́ láyà olúbu ṣe kí ló ṣe tógun ògbẹ́yẹ ṣe kò mọ̀ sí ìgbà tógun ògbẹ́yẹ ṣe o ọ̀yẹ́ gbé ọwọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ pọ̀n ẹ̀yìn tí ń sunkún ẹyẹ nínú oko fàmọ́ká ọmọ yìnyín mo níbẹ̀ ò bá mẹ́rin ẹ̀ ò gbóhùn erin bẹ́ẹ̀ ò mùsà ẹ̀ ò jíyọ́ lọ́bẹ̀ èmi làfikẹ́ olóhùn mẹ́rìndínlógún eyín ọba ti wù mí ni wọ́n mọ̀ lò ní tèmi yan bí lọ́lọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀ lọ́ àbẹ̀jálà nígbà ogun bírò. Olúwa o Aminat Akàngbé kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ tún wo bí tó gbé wa lọ lọ́sàn-án yìí ó tún kí bàbá wa dókítà ambassadọ Yẹmí Farounbi mo ń wò wọ́n lọ́kàn orí mo rí pé kódà wo oríire ó mọ̀ jẹ́ ọṣẹ́ ò ní ṣídì gbogbo bó ń bá ṣe ń ta ni ó mọ̀ mú
gbogbo tó ń bá ń fẹ́ níhìn ayé yìí lọ́lọ́run ṣe fún ọ ọlọ́run wà àwọn ọmọ rẹ dákun iṣẹ́ dáadáa tó ń ṣe ìmọ̀filẹ̀ o ò jèrè o ṣe gan ni Àmínà pẹ̀lẹ́ a mà dúpẹ́ o pé ọlọ́run fún wa nírú ẹ̀bùn tó dáa tó tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ wo gbogbo bó ṣe mú gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn ṣé ẹ mọ̀ yìí pé oríkì gan a lè lo oríkì fún DNA ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ń sọ látàárọ̀ tó mú gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn bàbá foríkì ṣe DNA ní ò burú ẹ ṣé o Àmínà oríire ó mọ̀ jẹ́ ọṣẹ́. Good afternoon again, listeners. I'm going to bring on your program now news and current affairs about art, culture, and tourism in Oyo State and around the world. So, Vetum Galadima is here to give us all those, information that she has gathered over time.
Somali filmmaker wins top prize at Burkina Faso Film Festival. Somalian filmmaker Kabarovski has won the top prize at the FESPACO Film Festival in Burkina Faso. His film, The Gravedigger's Wife, which he wrote and directed, is also Somalia's first official entry for the Best International Feature Film category at the 2021 Academy Awards. FESPACO has been running since 1969. The organization is based in Ouagadougou and has been recognized by other African states. It is a public administrative institution under the Ministry for Culture of Burkina Faso. First ever Nigerian music comedy debuts on Netflix. Titled In My Room, a one-man show shot in Lagos by popular comedian Kehinde Peter, well known as Kenny Black, debuted on Netflix yesterday, November 17th, 2021. The production is licensed by Netflix to stream to audiences across the world and will launch this 27-year-old to audiences across Africa, the UK and Canada. Kenny Black expressed his joy, saying, "For me, this is just the beginning. We haven't scratched the surface. I want to bring all the unique, relatable, funny experiences to entertain people of all cultures." On the show, Kenny Black reflects on a year spent indoors and COVID-19, riffing on airport customs, his love life, and more. The popular comedian has won multiple awards, including the Future Awards Africa Prize, Niger FM Awards, and the 2016 MEAMA Comedy. In My Room was premiered at Blue Cinema Onikon, Lagos yesterday, November 17th. Author of over 100 books, bags PhD degree from the University of Ibadan. Professor Toyin Falola, a popular author of over 100 books, this week graduated from the University of Ibadan with a doctorate degree. The professor, afterwards on the 16th of November, delivered a lecture on Theophilus Akinyele Library at Ibashi Restaurant, Ibadan. Arnheim honors Prince Tunde Odunlade. Artist and patron of the Tunde Odunlade Arts and Culture Connections, Prince Tunde Odunlade has been honored by Arnheim in recent promotion of his ongoing exhibition at the Arnheim Gallery. The art exhibition, titled Komo Okun, showcases the unique craftsmanship of the artist as he explores and uses quilted batik tapestry to express his artisanship.
Thank you very much, Vetum, for those news you've gathered around Oyo State and the world at large. Thank you so very much, and hope to see you again next week.
Yes.
I hope.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Wow, it's been really wonderful. We are here going through news, going through programs, going through interviews. You've just listened to Dr. Ambassador Yemi Farumbi, who just talked vividly about NTA, how NTA came to be via WNTV, WMBS. It is no gainsaying by saying that Oyo State is truly blessed. Oyo State is really blessed. Tourism in Oyo State has come to be the biggest source of income that we hope that you and I, being on the saddle, we can live a better life as a tourist state. What is it that we need in tourism that we don't have? Ado Awaye suspended leak is there. Bawatawa is there. The Agodi Garden and several other. And Tunde Odunlade Art and Culture Connection in Bodija, first of its type in Ibadan and Oyo environment, is there for you to explore. It is for you to come there and enjoy yourself, learn your history, know fully well that without relaxing, without coming together, without sharing what we have no place we are going. Let's all come together in Oyo State. It is a pace setter state. I must say, with Chief Mrs. Our Chief Hostess, Mrs. Aboyode Ojo, Mrs. Bakari, Mrs. Adejoke Agbola, the Director of Tourism, with Mr. Adegbemiga Alade, Director of Culture, Mr. Mayowa Fagebo. Without them, there's no way this afternoon will have been possible. Our producer, Dr. Wasiu Olatubosun, the able Commissioner for Information, Arts and Culture in Oyo State. And how can we do all this without going back to where it all began from? That is to our adorable governor, GSM, Governor Seyi Makinde, to have made this occasion possible. And my dear sister in the house, Alhaja Titilo Lawal, thank you very much for being there. And all of you on the console that have worked with me this afternoon to make today, a smooth running program. Akeem Mustafa, Deji Adewoyi, Shegun, Taiwo, I say thank you very much for being the one who has been lifting it up and lifting it down. Yorùbá sọ pé wọ́n ń gbé sókè, wọ́n ń gbé wá sísàlẹ̀. Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Thank you very, very much, Vetum Galadima, for the news. And I thank Ifeoluwa Ojo, Omoge Aladire, for being here this afternoon. Amina Takogbe, thank you so very much. We are saying that we have really had another wonderful time in the studio here, Alore Radio, which is www.facebook.com/Alore, on YouTube Alore Radio, on website www.aloreradio.com, and on the mobile apps Play Store. Go there. And for those of you who may want to do a follow-up, we have a phone line that we're going to throw out that you can reach us at any given time you may wish to. The phone line is, which is directly to the studio, 09039853731. I repeat, 09039853731 for whatever inquiry you may need to make about this wonderful radio station, Alore Radio. Again, my name is Tunde Odunlade, and this program is powered by Tunde Odunlade Art and Culture Connections, number 2, Ladoke, Akitola Avenue in New Bodija. Please visit Tunde Odunlade Art and Culture Connections at your given time. We open from Tuesday through Saturday from 10 p.m. to 7 p.m. And you can also visit us online at tundeodunladeart.com. Please don't hesitate to do so. While we signing out this afternoon, we enjoin you to please continue to be in support in any way at all that we make Oyo State as the pace-setter state, maintain that status quo, maintain that power, maintain those things that we know of Oyo State, which are first in Africa. Listen to our father, Dr. Yemi Farumbi, talking about how television started here in Oyo State, right here in Ibadan, even before France and other European countries. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again next week, same time from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Alore Radio. Ojionu Agbaoye is the program. Thanks a lot. Bye.